Okay, coronavirus out. Honestly, so like in 2020, there's like so many types of cameras you can get. You got like 7,000 types of brands. Everyone makes decent cameras, but I'm about to show you what I think is the best beginner camera. Honestly, it's a good bang for your buck. In my opinion, the Canon M50 is like the best beginner camera you can get. So obviously like the Rebel T series and stuff like that, which are pretty cool. I mean, that's how I started doing photography. But honestly, like, I don't know why you would kind of pigeonhole yourself with like a Rebel camera where you can just get an M50, get mirrorless. I mean, that's kind of the way like the technology's kind of going. He's ready for the Modelo virus. So basically in today's video, I'm just gonna kind of like walk around, do some pretty cool stuff with this camera. It's gonna be using the M50 with the kit lens, which is a 15 to 45. It's a 3.5 to f6.3, 15 to 45 mil. It's a pretty cool camera, I guess, but I mean, we're gonna do some street photography, put it to the test. Can you get good photos with a basic camera and the kit lens? Pretty sure you can. Okay, so right now we're actually filming on the M50. A little punched in, even at 15. I mean, it feels, it's a crop sensor, so it's not really 15 mil. Is this the first floor? It is. It's not really like a true 15. It's more like a 24, I'd say. I don't know, but it's a little too close to me. What's up, guys? We're getting close and personal. Okay, so quick tip about awesome beginner cameras. Canon or Nikon? No. Honestly, like all shit aside, I mean, it doesn't really matter what type of camera you get. All cameras are like amazing nowadays. So as long as you have something to shoot with, like, you can probably get by. Don't be Nikon. Yeah, but all joking aside, like, I just don't have any experience with Nikon, so I don't know what the is what. That's why this video isn't about Nikon, it's about Canon. That's the only brand I use. But I mean, there's honestly like super great beginner cameras out there, so you can't really up. Honestly, if you were to go with the T8i, you would still get a freaking bang for your buck. The thing is that for that camera, starting with like the kit lens, you're looking at about like $900, which is, I mean, it's kind of a lot of money. Now, if you were to get the N50, that's averaging around, I don't know how much it is. I think it's 600. Now, in comparison, the M50 is $650, so it's honestly like a $250 difference, which, I mean, that's a lot of money considering that basically the M50 would do basically just as much as the T8 would. So another reason why the M50 is just like a better camera to start with. The beginning, starting off with photography, you don't want to really spend that much money on something that you would not even know if you like, you know? Like, if you're going to invest in a hobby, I personally think that it's not a bad investment if you go something a little bit cheaper. I mean, I would take $650 any day of the week. Out of frame, like all the YouTubers do. What's up, guys? Okay, so I'm not trying to trash the T8i, but all the Rebel series cameras I've ever had, the build quality's never really been there. Obviously, it's a beginner camera, so it's not really meant to be like a super strong body, but it's always really felt like plasticky and kind of cheap, you know? Honestly, I was very surprised when I bought the M50 because I noticed that the build quality, it just feels better. And I think that for me is kind of a bonus. I mean, presentation of your equipment is gonna look way better at the end of the day if a client sees you, you know? You don't wanna look like you have like a little Kodak, you know, film camera. So I just think that's another plus for the M50. Considering it's only a $600 camera, the build quality is actually pretty good.
What are we talking about?
I don't know, future cameras.
The future of cameras is mirrorless.
So yeah, guys, basically the future cameras is basically.
Alright guys, so basically the future of cameras is mirrorless. All of you people using these regular ass DSLRs are really behind. You should switch to mirrorless while you can. It might be a little bit of a price range in the beginning where it's like cheaper at the lower levels, and then once it gets to the higher levels like Canon EOS R5 that Canon will hopefully send us after watching this video.
Imagine?
Dude, that'd be sick.
Dude, so y'all heard it already, guys. Like, might as well just jump on board. DSLR, still relevant. You still can get like a super amazing camera, like, you know, like the 5D Mark IV. You would not need another camera after that. But if you're a beginner, like, I don't see the disadvantage of actually just going mirrorless off the start, guys. It is a little bit different of the way the camera systems work. It's not too crazy as someone that uses both, but I mean, you know, might as well just start it off like that, you know? Just keep going. I know, it's more compact. It's definitely easier to use in my opinion. I think everything is just in the back of your screen. So yeah, guys, that's another benefit of why you should get the M50. And also, for the last tip of why I think you should really just get this camera, why it's like the best bang for your buck, speed boosters, guys. These things basically turn your crop sensor into almost a full frame sensor for only 150 bucks. So by throwing this onto your camera, you basically turn it from a crop sensor into almost a full frame. I mean, the crop sensor is basically a 1.6 times zoom of your actual sensor. So with this, it turns it into like a 1.1-ish. So it's pretty close to a full frame. It actually, like, the difference is you can't really tell if you compare to like the M50 with the speed booster to like, let's say, a full frame camera. So essentially, if you think about it, you can get the M50 with a speed booster for relatively cheaper instead of actually buying a full frame camera, which at least if you get like the Canon 6D Mark II, it's gonna run you about like $2,300. And if you were to actually get the EOS RP, which is a mirrorless full frame camera, you're looking about also with the lens for about like $1,500. So for under $1,000, you can basically get a full frame camera, and then you would just need to buy a lens from that. If you pick a lens, you can spend like $125 for like a 50mm 1.8, and you're still technically under the 1,000 mark. So basically for like almost $900, which instead of buying a T8i, you can get this and kind of mimic a full frame. So it's like, why not just go with this?
And that's it for today's talking segment. We're gonna go use this M50 with a 70-200 2.8 by Canon and go shoot some street photos now. We'll add some B-roll of Kevin doing that.
All right, guys, insert B-roll now. See how dumb that looks? That's literally the M50 with the 70-200. So with the mount, you can literally put this on it. This is the ultimate screw you to the world. It's got a flip out screen. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my face. I hope it's focused in my face. We are vlogging.
Thanks for watching this video, guys. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. I edit YouTube videos every day for Lulu's Body Piercing, so that's the only reason why I know how to say all this stuff. Follow me on IG at Kevo Salinas. That is CEVOZALINNAS. Other than that, I think we had a pretty successful day shooting on the M50. Right now, we got this nice little cord right here to add some depth to this shot. Stay tuned, and I've said so yeah about like 50 times. I don't know how Kevin does this, but yeah!
Well, outro's done.